Mahabharata 4. The secret of the Pravardhini Vertidharma that the Lord taught to the Brahmas 3. Then the gods and the sages of the gods asked the teacher thus, when Dharma is walking on one leg, O Lord, how should we walk? Tell us this. To this the Lord replied, O best of the gods, wherever the Vedas, sacrifices, penance, truth, renunciation, non-violence, and Dharma are preached, you should serve that region. Let no unrighteousness touch you at all. U.S.A said. Thus having received the Lord's instruction, the gods and the sages paid homage to the Lord and departed for as many countries as they wished. When the gods had departed, Brahma alone remained. The Lord, who was in the form of Aniruddha, appeared to him wearing the face of a large horse. At that time, he was reciting the Sangha Vedas. He was wearing a kamandal and a trident. Seeing that immeasurable Hayagriva, Brahma, the creator and lord of the world, with the desire to benefit the worlds, bowed down to that boon and stood in front with folded hands. The Lord embraced him and said, the Lord's words, O Brahma, consider the affairs and fates of the world in their proper order. You are the father of all beings, you are the Lord and Guru of the entire world. I will place my burden on you and have the right attitude. When you see that the work of the gods cannot be done by you, then I will appear to teach you the knowledge of the self. Saying this, Hayagriva became an inner being there. As per his command, Brahma quickly went to his world. In this way, this great and eternal Padmanabha became the foremost of the sacrifices. He is always the bearer of the sacrifice, and he has taken refuge in the religion of the indestructible. He has created the world and has ordained the religions of the world. He is the beginning, he is the middle, he is the end, he is the source of the subjects, he is the heart, he is the creator, he is the work. At the end of the age, he destroys all the worlds and lies dormant, and at the beginning of the age, he awakens and creates the world. Bow down to that great, undefiled God, to him who is the form of the universe and the refuge of all the gods. He is the Lord of the great beings, the husband of all the Rudras, the husband of the Adityas, the husband of the Vasus, the husband of both the Ashwini gods and the Marutars, the Lord of the Vedas, the Lord of the Vedangas, the eternally residing in the ocean, Hari, the long-haired, the peaceful, the one who teaches the path of salvation to all beings, the Kapardi, the Varaha, the one-horned, the wise, the omnipresent, the Hayagriva, the one who wears the four faces, the mysterious, the one who sees knowledge, the Akshara, the Kashara. This imperishable God is the one who moves everywhere, having speed. This is the Parabrahman who is to be known with the eye of knowledge. I have known him with the eye of knowledge. I have told you this because you have heard it. O disciples, act according to my words. Serve the Lord Hari, sing to him with the words of the Vedas, worship him according to the rules. Vaishampayana said, O king, thus said the wise Veda Vyasa to all his disciples and to his son Shuka, the most pious. He, our teacher, praised him with us from the Rig Veda. You have heard, I have told you all this. The Guru of the gods, thus bowing down to the Lord, said with a well-disposed mind, whoever hears this, whoever says this, becomes free from delusion, becomes devout, becomes strong in appearance, the sick is freed from disease, the bound is freed from bondage. The lustful attains lusts. The one who desires long life attains long life. A Brahmin will master all the Vedas, a Kshatriya will be victorious, a Vaishya will gain wealth in abundance. A Shudra will find happiness, a childless man will get a son, a virgin will gain the husband she desires. A pregnant woman will give birth happily and have a son, a barren woman will have children with abundance of sons and grandchildren. One who recites this on the road will cross the road safely. Whoever desires whatever he desires will certainly obtain that desire. Devotees who recite the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who listen to the words of the great sages and the stories of the gatherings of sages and deities, will attain immense happiness. The Lord told Arjuna the origin and greatness of his names. Janamejaya said, Venerable Sir, please tell me the meaning of the names by which Vyasa, along with his disciples, praised Madhusudan. Having heard and understood this name and greatness of Hari, who is also the husband of Prajapati, I desire to become pure like Sarakchandra. Vaishampayana replied to this, When Lord Sri Hari had explained the meaning of his names due to their qualities and actions, Arjuna, the slayer of enemy heroes, asked the great soul Kasava, O Lord, the originator of all beings, the creator of all beings, the abode of the world, the Lord of the universe, the one who is fearless in the worlds, I desire to hear from you the meaning of the names of yours which the great sages have spoken, and which are the signs of actions in the Vedas, including the Puranas. O Lord, can no one else explain the meaning of these names? Thus the Lord said to Arjuna, Arjuna, in the Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Atharva Sama Veda, Puranas, Upanishads, Jyotisha, Samkhya, Yoga Shastra and Ayurveda, the great sages have mentioned many of my names. Some of them tell me my qualities, and some tell me my actions. O pure Arjuna, I will tell you the meaning of the names of actions, listen with a pure mind. Have not the sages said in the Smriti that you are my half? Salutations to Narayana, the supreme soul of the great bodies, the form of the universe, the attributellus and the attributellus. From his prasadam Brahma was born, and from his anger Rudra was born. He who is the vagina of all living beings, the Supreme One, the truth endowed with the 8 qualities, is the supreme nature for me, the divine worlds are also his, that nature is the bearer of yoga, that is the same. From his forehead, who was enraged to destroy the day, was born Rudra, the destroyer. Born from the anger of offerings, these great gods are the destroyers of creation, walking on the path shown by him. In this matter, they are the cause only, they are the givers of boons to all beings. O son of Pandu, Rudra, the yogi, who is a Kapardi, a scythe, a grave dweller, and a follower of the Ugravrata, is the supremely terrible one, the destroyer of the Dakshayajna. He who plucked out the eyes of the Lord will appear in all ages as Narayana. If one worships that god Maheshwara, it is as if one worships Lord Narayana himself. O Pandava, I am the soul of all the worlds, therefore I worship Rudra, who is the soul. If I do not worship Shiva, the Lord of the East and the boon, no one can worship him. People follow what I consider to be a promise, should promises be respected. That is why I worship him. He who knows him knows me, he who follows him follows me. Rudra, Narayana, these two are one and the same truth, the same person moves in all actions. Is there no other boon that anyone else should give me? Thinking thus in my mind, I worship the legendary Rudra. I myself, as my son, does not Vishnu bow down to any other deity except his own soul. That is why I worship Rudra. Brahma, Rudra, Indra, along with all these gods and sages, the gods and sages worship Narayana, the greatest of gods. Of all who will come, who are now, and who have been, Vishnu is the foremost, the servitor, the worshipper. Bow down to Vishnu, the giver of sacrifices. Bow down to him who is the giver of surrender, bow down to him who is the giver of boons, bow down to him who is the enjoyer of sacrifices. The 4 kinds of people are also my devotees. Among them, the solitary ones, who are the unique deities, are the best. Because I am their destiny, they are doing their work without desire. The other 3 disciples are also the scoundrels. They fall down from the Dharma, but the wise man is the best. Whether the wise man worships Brahma, Nilakanta, or any other deity, he will attain me, the Supreme Soul. Behold, I have told you this special thing about my devotee. O Kaunteya, you and I are considered to be Naranarayana. We have now taken on the human body to relieve the burden of the earth. I know the spiritual yogas, I know who I am and where I came from. The religion that leads to death and the religion that leads to prosperity are known to men as Ayana, destiny. That is the eternal me. It is the essence of the Father, and it is the same that gives birth to men, because it was my abode in the past. I am Narayana, because I cover the entire world, like the sun covers the entire earth with its rays, and dwell within all beings. I am Vasudeva. O Bharata, I am the destiny of all beings, I am also the cause of birth and death. I myself pervade the celestial worlds. I have transcended everything, because I am above the beings and transcend everything. I am Vishnu. Those who desire to attain Siddhi through Dhamma, those who desire Siddhi in the celestial, terrestrial, and interstellar worlds worship me. Therefore I am Damodar, Anna, Veda, Apu, and Amrita are called Prishni. Since these are always in my womb, I am the womb of Krishna. The sages say about me, protect the trinity that has fallen into the future because the 1 and 2 have destroyed it. When they called me from the future by the name of Krishna, the son of Brahma rose up. The rays of the sun, fire, and moon that heat the worlds are my hair. Since I travel through them, the omniscient sages say that I am Kesava. Thus my name, Kesava, is blessed by the gods and the great sages. Fire is united with Soma and has one vagina. Therefore, the entire physical world is fire-faced. Furthermore, it is said in the Puranas, the fire-faced souls are one-eyed, the gods are also fire-faced. Thus, because they are both one-eyed, they have the feeling of mutual enjoyment. They have clothed the worlds. Sri Krishna Arjuna Dialogue 1. Arjuna asked, O Madhusudan, how did the fire-faced souls become one-eyed in the past? I have doubts about this. Cut it out. The Lord's answer to this was, O Pandu Nandana, I will tell you how the world came into being in the past by my brilliance. Listen. When 1,004-year cycle has passed and the time of destruction has finally come, when all living things have disappeared in the unmanifested, and there is no earth, air, or fire, and the whole world has become a single ocean of water, when there is only one unique being called Brahma, who is neither night nor day, neither dead nor alive, neither manifest nor unmanifest, in this state, Hari, who is the refuge of the Narayana qualities, who is incorruptible, immortal, incorruptible, incomprehensible, impossible, true, non-violent, like a gem of thought, endowed with various tendencies, invincible, inexhaustible, immortal, incorruptible, immaterial, omnipresent, omnipotent, eternal, imperishable by Tamas, appeared. There is also a Shruti, scriptural, evidence for this. Nasidaho na rathirasina sadasinasadasat, Tama eva purastadabhavat vishwarupam, sa vishwar upasya rajani hai. During the time of the deluge, there was neither day nor night, there was neither death nor non-death. Only darkness. That was the night of the universe in all its forms. This is the meaning of the verse. The meaning of this will be explained again. Now the Purusha, born of darkness, in order to become a Pratarbuddha from the Brahma Yoni, produced the Agnistoms from his eyes to create subjects. Then, after the creation of the Buddhasargas, Brahma and Kshatriyas came into being through the process of creation of subjects. Soma is Brahma, Brahma is the Brahmins, Agni is the Kshatriya. Brahma is stronger than the Kshatriyas, because it is visible to the whole world. No creature greater than the Brahman has ever been born before. Whoever offers a sacrifice in the presence of a Brahman becomes one who offers a sacrifice in a burning fire. That is why I say this. Brahma, having created the celestial heavens and established the celestial bodies, covers the 3 worlds. There is also a mantra that expresses this idea. Chivaman yanam hota visvesam hito devanam manushanam cha jagata iti. O fire, you are the host of sacrifices, you seek the welfare of all gods, men in the world. There is also an example, Shruti, for this matter. Vishvesaman yanam tivam hoteti tivam hito devane manuprarajagata iti. O fire, you are the host of all sacrifices. You are the benefactor of the world of gods and men. Is not fire itself the host of sacrifices, the creator? That fire is Brahman, because without mantras there is no haven, without a man, penance does not occur. With mantras combined with fire, gods, men and sages are worshipped. Therefore, O Agni, you are appointed as a fire sacrifice. Who among men is the authority of the fire sacrifice, namely Brahmins? Is it not for a Brahmin that the sacrifice is beneficial? It is not beneficial for the dual caste of Kshatriya and Vaishya. Therefore, Brahmins, who are in the form of fire, perform the sacrifices. Those sacrifices satisfy the gods satisfy the earth. In the Shatapatha Brahmana also the subject of the Brahmin face has been mentioned. Whoever, wise, offers oblation with the face of a Brahmin, becomes one who has offered oblation in a bright fire. Even Brahmin scholars who take the form of fire become worshippers of fire. Fire is Vishnu, he penetrates all beings and sustains souls, and there are verses sung by Sanatkumar on this subject. Brahma created the first. Those for whom Brahma is the origin, become immortal and go to the heavenly world through the sounds of Brahma. The intellect, speech, deeds, faith, penance, and the name of the Brahman, these sustain the earth and the heavenly world. There is no religion greater than truth, there is no teacher equal to a mother. There is no greater cause for the prosperity of this world and the next than the Brahman. In a country where Brahmins have no profession, there are no vehicles in their kingdom, such as oxen, horses, or curds to be churned to give to others. They become slaves, depraved and dishonored. According to the authority of the Vedas, Puranas, and history, the Brahmins are the offspring of the face of Narayana. They are the omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. During the period of restraint of speech, they were first born from Brahma, the benefactor, the giver of boons, and the god of gods. From the Brahmins, the other castes were born. Thus, the Brahmins are superior to the Suras. In the past, in the form of Brahma, I created, established, and suppressed the Suras, Asuras, Maharishis, and Buddhavisheshas.